All right, folks, we are back trying to learn some cards here, and we're going to do another draft. Right now, it has been a tale of it's been a tale of two draft attempts. Germany or the U.S. Ooh. I'll try Germany. I haven't done Germany yet. um, I don't hate any of these. Yeah, they're all like okay. Um, I really like this card, but it doesn't have Blitz. That does. Equals the total cost of your German tanks in the front line. I actually have two copies of Encirclement in Constructed, and I don't know. I really don't know if it's any good. Um, Stranglehold seems like right a fun trick to play and all that. Uh, bypass. What's the recommendation here? We might just not have tanks. Excuse me. And then encirclement, I have it. I still don't really know how to use it. It feels like you might need like a card or just a few cards, and so maybe it's not the right one. But I think I'm just gonna go with Stranglehold because it seems the most straightforward. France, Japan, or Finland. Ugh, I'm just gonna go with Finland just to go with Finland. Um, Now, +1 defense and -1. I don't hate that. I mean, but this actually salvages. So, case yellow. Deal 1 damage. Your units get +1/+0. The enemy discards a card. Destroy a suppressed or pinned unit. Now, with Finland and with Germany, we could get, excuse me, quite a bit. I don't hate this one. Uh, excuse me. If you have something in the front line, you can easily get a 6/3 in. Man, I don't know. I'll go with the unit. I don't want 3 copies of this. Excuse me. I don't really want 2 copies of that, so I guess I'll go with that. Here again, I'll go with salvage because there's no guarantee that Through the Ice is going to work. Excuse me. Now, that's kind of interesting because it comes in with +4 if this is your only unit. So it could be basically a 7/7. I don't think I've ever seen this card before. The 171st. I mean, it has. I like the Blitz ability. I also like the 113th. So this has something that hits right away. I guess we'll go with that. This card is just generally, I think, good for cards. Send target unit to its owner's hand. The enemy discards a random card. Yeah, I don't hate that. I also like. I like this getting to the first time you deploy another unit with 4 or more attack each turn. It seems played this in constructed. I don't know. Card draw seems the best though. I think we're just gonna go with that simple card. Enemy draws an extra card. It's good, but it's situational. Destroy target enemy unit with cost 1 or less. Don't hate it. So between the pack 36 or the Flamin' Panzer. Jeez, I don't know. I mean, this could whiff, and it could just be a 3/3 tank that operates for 2. This, I feel like it's always something. Sudden strike, destroy a unit that costs 2 credits or less. It's not bad. I don't. I'm okay with 1 copy of Blitzkrieg. I guess Spoils of War. I don't really like it. I mean, this is nice. You know what? I'll take it. I went up against a lot of air in the last draft. Breakthrough, 3 damage to a unit. Your infantry can get for each type you deal 2 damage if it's in the support line. Destroy a suppressed or pinned unit, but we haven't seen that much suppress or pin. I don't know. For 6 credits, that seems like a lot. Yeah, I think the Schutzen. Target enemy unit that costs 2 or less. Draw a card if it is a tank. That seems actually really... Pack 40. It's got ambush on it. The Schutzen I also just really like. Or the Panther D. Damage it deals is also dealt to... I'm going to go with Schutzen. I would go with the Focke-Wulf there. After it's used damage by a ground unit, deal 1 damage to the enemy HQ. By a ground unit, deal Hankel. HE 219. Frozen assets. I don't hate. And then we have another one of the 171st. Or do we just want frozen assets? I mean, because this potentially gives us salvage as well. I think we'll go with that. Ooh, this is card draw. Oh, this pins and adds. Do I want 3 of these? I don't hate any of these, actually. What's our curve look like? So we have quite a bit of the 3. Pin target unit add assisted to your support line. I like that, but I think I like the card draw more. Add a random 1 cost, 2 cost, and 3 cost. Excuse me. I'm looking at the Henschel 1, 2, 3 here. It's got Fury. Activate a random countermeasure in hand. Well, I'm gonna go with it. I like the Schutzen because it fights. I don't hate that. It's a tank, right? Jeez. So It's a 4-3 for 3. Doesn't, that operates for 1. I don't know. Maybe we do this for the mirror. I don't know. It just, we don't have that many tanks, do we? Well, I guess we have a few. We'll try it. I don't know. That might have been a case of you should have just taken the least bad one. I think here we're taking the pack 40. That seemed pretty easy. Blitz and smokes. The White Death. Depot raid I also like. Annihilation, frozen assets, gathering. Okay, I don't want gathering storm. Although we do have artillery, we do have some fighters, but, or we have at least one. Enemy unit that costs 5 or less. Enemy discards a card at random. I like frozen assets too, though. Is it worth it for 7? I think so. Okay, so we actually have Alpine. Ugh. Do we just take the 136? I don't think I don't want a 3rd copy of this. I don't even really want the 2, but we're not doing the Alpine thing. Do we just take a really big tank, but it doesn't blitz? How many tanks do we have? All right, so we have 2. Maybe we have more than I think. 3, 4. Just what's the curve here? A lot of 3 and 4 drops. 5. We only have 5 tanks. 136th. I guess there was a chance to get an Alpine theme running in here. I don't love this, but I'm gonna take it. I don't think I want develop a German countermeasure. I mean, it is kind of like card creation. Yeah, I guess we'll take 2 of those. This is another one for card draw. Sure. For each unit with 4 more credits, randomly gain 4 more attack. I don't think we have that. Well, we have a few. We don't have that many. This feels like just an okay card, but it's 2 copies of the 361st. It's another one of those. It's at the 3 credit slot. Ugh. I mean, there's actually a fair number. So I don't like it, but I feel like 1 bad card is better than a lot of bad cards. When an enemy unit attacks, add a sissy as defender. It seems like it could be good, but this gives me card creation, so we'll take that. Target unit has 0 attack until your next turn. Draw a card if it is destroyed this turn. So do we want another? I think I want this more. I don't know. Another big thing would be nice. Oh my goodness, we're at the end here. Do we have enough big things? So I think this is the better card. It seems like we have a lot of 2 drops. We need some sort of top end here. Against units with higher attack. I don't hate that. Deal damage to the total cost of German tanks, or Bismarck to go over the top for the last. Yeah, if we get it to within 7 damage. I like the Fiat. I really do, particularly as a defense against bombers. But Bismarck can also just win the game for you. So we'll go with Bismarck, and we'll hope for the best, and we'll see what we get here. In terms of how that felt, it felt better than the U.S. Finland draft. We still feel a little light on. I feel like we're a little light on removal. It seems like we're okay on card draw and card removal. We're just slow. Slower than we probably want to be. We don't have a lot of blitz and other things. So we don't want this. We don't want this. That on turn 4. Maybe. That maybe. We'll see what we get here. So, yeah. Okay, that salvages, that's fine. Man, this is another Finland time. We did not see a single Sturmy offered. Run the battlefield. So I think we just plop this down. There's really nothing else for us to do. So we'll put that out. Turn 3, we got a salvage unit. Deal 3 damage if it is destroyed. Well, that I don't really care so much about. Yeah, that's pretty good for the ramp, man. It's very nice. This comes out in blitz. Adjacent ground units have +1 attack. So yeah, if we did that, we would die. So we don't want that to happen. We'll play that salvager out. We'll see if the Schützen have any good fight targets. They may not, but that's okay. That is okay. It's still a 3-4. But we'll see what they drop on the back end. If the Schützen can kill it when it comes out. Okay, so they're not going to give us any great targets to kill. That's fine. That's fine too, actually. This +2 attack while in the front line. So we're not in the front line yet. Ooh, you got something else. Something else here. Are they gearing up for a big turn? I mean, do we play that at the end? I mean, we don't care too much about that. And they might be gearing up for a big turn. I don't know, but we couldn't get that down. Units that the enemy lose remaining credits. I mean, well, it wouldn't have been good to play because even if they get it out, right, there's not much we can do. Okay. All right. So what we want to do here is we want to get rid of that. Good, good. And so then we want to try to kill that. That works. Okay, so that's a 7/7. And then an assist unit to a friendly. It has blitz and salvage. Okay. So what we do is hold. Nope. I've made this mistake before. We're not doing it again. Deal 3 damage. Run the battlefield. I don't think there's really anything for us to do here. So we're just going to end it like that. Yeah. So I figured that usually, good thing we did. Well, we'll see what they play out here. We'll see if they go into the front line. What I'm hoping to do is that they don't. We move up, we can then play frozen assets and then attack with it and kill this thing. It's a great card. That was great on their end. Ah, well, it doesn't really matter. Destroy an enemy unit costs 5 or less. This costs 6, right? Okay. So we've done that. And what else can... I mean, I'll probably just move this up. Lots of outrage, lots of retribution. Yeah, we didn't see any of those. Well, we didn't take the U.S. this time, but we didn't see them in the previous... You got to be kidding me, dude. You have got to be kidding me. These are just... the unreal luck we are not having here. Okay. So we can play this out. So we'll do that. And then we'll play this down. And then I think we're okay to just move this. It's either that or we try to stranglehold them. I don't know. My guess is they're going to kill this because then they can try to 2-for-1 it, but... Dude. What else can we do here? We could... That forces us to 2v1. I don't like that. Salvage I don't hate. Yeah. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see if we can play that on... Well, it doesn't matter, does it? Because we don't have tanks. Dude. 2 copies of blue and gray at least. Elites. Specials. Yikes. We could try to play Annihilation. It just doesn't feel that important. Jeez, man. I mean, we could sacrifice the Schutzen to get rid of blue and gray, which I guess is what we have to do. And we just have absolutely nothing else. They don't have any tanks down, so we can't do that. It feels bad, but... That doesn't... Oh, that costs 3. Yikes. For some reason, I thought that cost 2. Dude, you've got to be kidding me, man. This is another one of those. It's just all the cards. Okay. As much as I'd like to do that, we got to kill that, right? Okay. Deal 3 damage to target unit. Yeah, I think we're getting too low. We have to just eat the fact that we're not going to be able to deal with this yet. We might be able to put this down and then give it Blitz. But we'll see. Dude. So Poland was the... I guess we just saw some Polish cards. 2/2 and Blitz. I'm not sure how to deal with that. Okay. Now we can either go for the counter... I mean, do we gamble with this and Aukflarung that we're going to be able to take this out? Or do we just put down the Panther A and try to make sure that we can take it out next turn? I guess this is what I'm doing. I don't know. I mean, Stranglehold, you know, if they got a big thing, but if it's... Yeah, well, I should have done it. Now you know. Okay, 4 damage if it's in the support line. Alright, that gets rid of that. That gets rid of that. That gets rid of that. That moves up there. That plays that. I'll do that. And is there any point in playing that? If they have a Blitz something or other, I would regret not playing that. And I think with the Poles, Exile is a thing. Wow. I did not expect to win that. As you could tell by the way I sounded when I was playing it. All right. That was a surprise. That was very much a surprise. Whew. How did we fight through all those blue and gray and just all the other stuff? I didn't seem like we had the cards to do it. So I don't have any tanks. Do I want this to just sit in my hand? They are Germany. They could. Let's see what else we can draw. All right, well, now we know. I mean, to kill that doesn't feel good, does it? I don't know. Do I do it just to hold things up? It feels bad, but it's card for card. And we do eventually want to try to grab the front line here. So we'll probably play the... Oh, okay. We'll play that. We'll develop the countermeasure. When the enemy gives an order, I'm going to deal 3 damage. Probably. Or just suppress it. I'll go with the damage. Since it'll always work. It may not kill the thing, but it's a 1 credit card. So, well, that would have been a perfect use of it, but alas. So we can move that up and we can put that down. Becomes venom when it attacks and destroys a unit. I don't know. We'll see what they play here. We'll see if we want to do Schützen. So we haven't hit... Now that is a tank. When in front of enemy area units enter the battlefield pinned. Alright, so we saved... Yeah, we did save this. Alright. Or do we just want to fight that? I think I just want to fight that. Then do we move up? Oh, we can't. Well, that's right. It's all of our credits. Maybe we should have. I don't know. But then they definitely would have killed this anyways, so it is what it is. Now, this one, it's Blitz. So you really need 5 credits for this one, and you need something in the front line. Okay. Well, at least they don't get the card draw off a tank, right? Do we do Breakthrough and then Careless Talk? I think I do. Just because the ambush would kill me if I didn't do it. But we can play this out and then attack with this and deal a fair amount of damage. Or do we want to get the card draw? Or we could do Annihilation, because that's only 4 credits. Annihilation is a twofer. Oh, we don't have the credits for it. See, there's more tanks, though, that could get this, and that's already dead. So I feel like we do that. We do this for the card draw. And we let that be it. My guess is they'll probably just trade here. Alright, so we could deal 4 damage to that, or we could just annihilate it and then get them to discard a card. I like... But then we can't do anything else. Huh. Yeah, that might just have to be what we have to do anyways. No, I don't want to do that. We'll do that. We'll put this down. And then we'll attack. I don't want him to get the credit refund off of it. If we die, we die. It is what it is. We drew a card off of it. We took a card out. This Panzer 38 doesn't owe us anything. And if I can deal 8 more damage, then that guarantees that Bismarck would go over the top. Okay. This +3 attack against HQ units and guard units. Okay. So we move this up here. We put that down. And they can figure it out. But as long as we survive for a little while, we should be able to get Bismarck off. But I'm pretty sure they have to clear the front line here. Keeps them alive a little longer. We have Annihilation next turn. So that should get rid of 1 card on board and then 1 in hand. And let that be that. Okay. But with that, we'll play that back. We'll see what they got. Excuse me. Veteran when it moves to the front line. Suppress target unit. Oh. Okay. Am I missing something here? I don't think so. All right. Yeah, I'm not really sure what it is in the first 2 games here. It just seems like I think our ability to continue to draw stuff helps. Otherwise, there's really nothing, I don't think, too fancy in our deck. I've become a fan of, Annihilation. It does make sense as long as it has a target. And you can 2 for 1 of them. Excuse me. Alright, so I don't mind any of those. Don't mind that. It's you know, as starting hands go, I guess it's okay. We'll see what they plop down here. Nada. Well, I can't say I care about this a lot. And I don't, so I'll just play it down there, and then I think maybe we'll look to put some countermeasures in play if they come up. So they're ramping. Or do we want to be able to put some damage on the HQ? You know what, we're going to play that because this is a good removal target. When your enemy deploys a unit, destroy it. Night Hunters, when the enemy deploys a unit, destroy it, draw a card. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah. I don't think we're going to play it soon because we want to be able to do stuff on our turn, but interesting. It went with suppressing that. Okay. We move this up, right? And then we play this out. Hit the giant when the enemy, suppress it. I think we prefer that. I'm not sure if we could have had 4 of these in our deck. I don't remember how the draft laid out. They got a lot of ramp. Holy moly. Do they do understand what that means, right? I mean, we could play this out. Play this out because we don't want to enter. Yeah. When the enemy draws an extra card. Yeah. Take another one of those. Next turn, I don't know what we do. 3 damage to an enemy unit, alright. So, destroy target enemy unit that costs 2 or less. Well, it's not that. I mean, that is a big boy. There's no doubt about it. So, I think we do that. I think we do this. And we move that up. It's pretty good. Huh. Huh. Is it time? Okay. I guess we didn't have to do that. That person seemed like they had a bad draft. Maybe they're newer to the game. Probably a bad draft, though. All right. What do we have? So we're playing against Japan. So in the last draft, when I actually played against Japan a couple times, I don't think I want this now. And I don't think I want that now. What is this breakthrough? Okay. All right. I realize that Japan, it frequently seems like they can just avoid having a friendly like side. I don't know how exactly they do it, but they do it. It seemed like they didn't have any ally cards. Maybe I could have also drafted that way. I don't know if there were any options where I had to pick a Finnish card. Yeah, it's a good card. I feel like the move against Japan is usually just keep your life total high. Though this card seems really good if they don't attack it. So we'll see what they do. Usually in constructed, Japan is just going to go to the face. I don't know. So they're playing with Finland. They got the salvage going. We can understand that. Friendly tanks +2 attack. I think for right now we put... Oh, do we just want to deal 3 damage to target unit? Okay, so we can't quite do that yet. And we'll put that down. We'll see what we get. I understand what you're going for. I do. I do. Oh, that's actually rough, dude. Those cards were pretty good. Okay, that's good. I'll take it. Not bad. Not my favorite thing, but actually it's kind of works. Develop? Okay, they're going to go with develop. All right. Okay. So did we just move Schützen up and then move these next to it? I think we need to clear the back line. I mean, we could put the other Stug down. But I don't know that we have to do it. I wonder if they have quite a few tanks. Okay. Works for me. We're 1 credit off of that. I'm trying not to get too greedy on the board. I like all of these, but I think the 3J is probably our best bet. Ooh. I don't know why they're so worried about these tanks dealing double damage against tanks. I don't get it. Wow. That was a timely draw. Why didn't he? Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we're almost up to getting that one cleared. Well, I would say that with 4 wins, I've probably broke even with the draft. So, from here on out, if we win, great. If not, not a big deal. Stranglehold this early doesn't make sense. I don't know about frozen assets this early. Maybe. All right, well, we got the Panzer 38T, so breakthrough is fine removal. It's better when we have stuff out, but it's fine. American Soviet, so it could be a grind, folks. My guess is I think they'd move the guard up. Okay, so they move that up to trade with it. So a lot of cheap guards early on. It makes sense. Okay. Oh, I like that card. If only I could, right? But If only I could fire it off next turn and those guards were sitting back there. Yep. So do we do it anyways and just hope? Or does it feel like it's going to misfire? Feels like it's going to misfire here. I mean, we could knock this out, but it would take 2 cards to do. Doesn't feel great. Oh, I keep thinking, I always think I have 1 more credit than I actually do. Like in every game, I'm always 1 credit off and thinking about this, so I'm too optimistic. I should just play the 30 AT and just drawn my card, but I feel like, wouldn't they want to move this thing up? Fight target unit, huh? If we play this down now, we can't attack. But they definitely will attack it. That's fine. That's what I would have done. Do we do it now? Just in the hopes that they're that greedy. I can't not do it. They got so many units there. I have to do it. Even though it's terrible. I mean, do I actually play this out and make it look like... Alright, so we have that. And just make it look like we're trying. Or will they be too wily? I feel like this person knows what I'm up to. I just thought for sure they would move this up. The 463rd Battalion. I thought for sure they would move it up. And they did not. This does not cost 5 or less. That's too bad. That does, though. Maybe next turn. We really got to get rid of blue and gray. That's what we have to do. So we're going to play this out, and then I'm just going to... Oh, it's so bad. It's bad. I don't know what that was. I'm trying to just play, like, look as incompetent as possible. But nobody ever moves blue and gray up. So I doubt it's going to happen here. Oh, that's what they're going to move up. That's too bad. Oh, that is too bad. I just don't think we have any removal big enough to get rid of blue and gray. Now the Focke-Wulf could come close. I mean, we could Focke-Wulf and Schutzen. If you want to come on up. Okay, they do not. So I say, yeah, we'll play the Focke-Wulf out. We'll draw. And we will leave it there. Well, be that as it may, I think, is there any other way other than just Schutzen? We have to 2v1 and just console ourselves with the fact that we already got our card draw here? Because that's not a tank. Jeez. It doesn't feel good, but that's fine. Wait, wasn't that already destroyed? So, we're gonna have to try to fight back here. We do have Annihilation for some help. We have some big hitters. Okay. I don't have... Well, I do have this, but I don't care about that, really. Yeah, I guess we want to get the Panther A down, the Panther 4G, those kinds of things. With 9 credits, what can we do? Or do we just go for the 2v1 here? Try to get rid of that and something else? No, I think we need stuff on the board here. So play this just in case they have removal. I don't really care if it dies. It's not by any means the best card. And what is the toughness on this? It's 3. Here, we're going to play this out just to use more of our stuff. And we'll see what they go for. But I feel like pretty soon we have to play out Annihilation. What is this? Okay, good. That's 4 credits. Whew. Don't you play out everything in your hand. Destruction, add a copy to its owner's hand. Very clever. Very clever. But it wouldn't discard that. It would have to discard something else. Or do we just run up, kill it, and then save Annihilation for when they replay it? Yeah, I kind of like that more. Right, because then it's just going to be a trade. All right, get rid of you. Move you up. We don't have to destroy it now. Right, they have to figure it out. We play this out, then we have 2 left. See, with that artillery, though, they're going to ping that thing out. So we're going to play this, because I don't really care about this. It was a 2 for 1. It's okay. I actually wonder, how close are they to being dead? Well, probably not that. So that'd be 9, and 7 would be 16. It puts them close. Hmm. Yeah, I feel like we can just kill it. We'll just kill it. Hmm. That works. So did they want it destroyed? I guess they wanted it out before any countermeasures hit. Well, you may not like what happens next. Maybe you will. I don't know. Okay, so there's nothing for them to discard, but I think we just have to be okay with that. Okay. Thing is, we actually don't have that much that's great right now. We'll just end it. Okay. That I will take. Okay, so we're going to move that up. We're going to play that down. Suppress all enemy units. I mean, it doesn't feel great, but I think it means that this... Oh, so it does kill it. Or... Get rid of that. All right. I don't know what this is, but... or whether it's anything good, but it's fine. Well, I'll take that. Man, they got... I guess it's only the second copy we've seen. So we can move this up. I don't think I really care what happens with that. They still don't have any good air units to hit. We're just going to end the turn. I think Blitzkrieg wins it next turn. I mean, It depends on how they trade. They're probably going to want to kill that with that. Kill maybe that with that. Yeah. All right. Then we're going to have to blitzkrieg. Which would be what? 8, 14. I think that's it. Unless they have a guard. Ooh. I think it's still lethal. Unless they have HQ defense. Maybe not. That was another one. It kind of felt like... Huh. Felt like I was going to lose that one while I was playing it. All right. Yep. So yeah, we were playing with the house's money at this point. In terms of wins, I exceeded expectations for the draft. I don't know. Yeah, it's performed better than it felt like it would. It's the Soviets, maybe. I don't know. I just don't know. None of the stuff here is great. We got a turn 2 play that's okay. Turn 3, I mean, that's everything. Then on turn 4, if we move this up, then we could play this and swap positions with it. I mean, that's, you know, in the solitaire version of this, who knows how it's actually going to play out, but that's the thought. Soviets in what? So they're going to be in the front line already. All right. Okay. What was the original plan here? To play this out and then just sit there? Or do we begin salvaging? I think I'm going to keep my options open to salvage. Not that I want to play a ton of light infantry. But this ability triggers automatically, and so if there's a way open... I never really thought of like how this stacks with the Stug's ability if you run into enemy tanks. But I do want to have that front line open. So it costs 1 to attack, 1 to move. So that's really a turn 5 play. Okay. Now the question is, do we move up to keep the BT7 out or play the Okflong, or do we play this up and then put the light infantry down? I think we're going to play this. I mean, again, I don't know. I feel like with the salvage, we would want to invite something to come forward. Yeah, like that. Yep. And we can just move to suppress this. I don't know. It feels pretty bad, though. Do we play a bridge too far? I feel like they're going to know what's up if we do that. All right. This isn't bad to move up, because I don't really care if it dies, right? But then I guess we're playing this out and then swapping it with that. And then we'll play the light infantry out. Yeah, this is better, I guess, when they're in the front line and we have 5 credits. See, but if we had done it with the Su-85, it's got 5 attack and we would have lost it. Plus, I don't think they want to put anything that can get salvaged out. I got a handful of cards here. Okay. Yes, indeed, we lost control of the front line. So, I mean, is that worth suppressing? Maybe. It might be. Playing the ultimate greed. We're trying to see if they'll play out something else. Then we might get a 2-for-1 on the suppress. But the suppress with the sissy in the front line is pretty good. So they must have something here for that. Or maybe it's, what, trying to attack and die? Destroy, add a tank from the same. Okay. So. Ugh. Now if we give that. Okay, so we don't have any tanks, but we can. Alright. So I think we can just play this. I think we just play this right here, right? Oh, you... I forgot about that. I as soon as I did it, I realized it. Oh, that feels so bad. Can I not play that? I think we just gotta go for damage to the HQ at this point. I forgot about that heavy armor too. Should have suppressed everything and then done it, but now we're out of credits for this, so yeah, we're gonna pay the troll toll here. Holy moly, it's a huge tank, man. So I guess this is our move, right? Oh. So my guess is they're probably pretty confident to come up. So we only have 8 credits. All right, but we can't play it this turn. We have to play it next turn. So then what do we do this turn to make it look like we're doing something? You know what? Maybe we just do absolutely nothing. Okay. Okay. Oh, it says at the end of enemy turn. I misread it. I kept reading it and I was like, oh, at the end of turn. Otherwise, I would have played it last turn. Oh, that feels bad. Yeah, I read that thing twice. I was like, it doesn't say at the end of enemy turn, right? Because it's a countermeasure. But sure enough, it did say at the end of enemy turn. So, uh, yeah. This early, I don't know about that. The rest of this is okay early game stuff. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if this is turn 1. This isn't a turn 2, right? This actually might be like much later than that. We'll see what they play out. You know, they have America, so they might have that 1/1 that operates for 0. All right, so we're just going to plop that down. If they want to waste removal, or if they want to spend removal on it, they can. I think this is our turn 2 play. Turn 3 might be... All right, well, now we got to try to gem up the front line. We don't have great options to do it. All right, that's what we're going to do. And then we can always give this the buff from this. Oh, no, we can't. Wait, that was turn 2. Man, I'm always too generous to myself. So yeah, I think we just gotta wait on a bunch of things. God, stir me. Ugh. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. So in that case, I think we just play this out. Yep. Yep. Man, and they get the 327th pairs. Holy moly, dude. Sturdy 320. They're living the draft dream here. Now, yeah, we can easily remove that. But whatever we attack with dies. So that's rough. But let's keep the cards coming for now. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do against this deck. Okay, I can kill that. The other stuff I can't really deal with. We'll put that down, we'll put that down. Holy moly. So 3, and then it would cost 3 to target Sturmy. I think we just do it. Oh. Well, that would need more, right? It says to attack this unit. That's fine. Just get it out of here. Yeah, that's what I would do. Man, I'm a credit behind here. What can we do? Destroys a unit. I mean, or we just go for annihilation on this and just eat the 3 damage here. So I think we need to move up. I think otherwise we're dead. I think the tank's going to roll through. What do we want to annihilate, though? I think we gotta play Stranglehold just in the hopes that they do something stupid. And that they play a unit before they attack. And that buys us a turn. But they seem like they know what they're doing, so I don't think they're gonna do that for us. We need a little bit more. Yep, they did. Well, that's too bad. Well, destroy target enemy unit that costs 2 or less. I mean, it does a little bit, but not too much. What am I more concerned about? That I can live with for the moment. That's just going to deal me more damage, so I'll put that there. I mean, maybe we could have annihilated it and then ran the Stug into it, but I think I'm just going to hang out back here. We do have Blitzkrieg. Okay. What a combo, dude. What an absolute combo. Sometimes you just have all the cards. So that doesn't cost 2 or less. That does, but really nothing else here is gonna... I mean, this blitzes, but it doesn't kill it, unfortunately. Heavy armor 1 doesn't get it done. Salvage. I don't know, man. So I guess what we could do... Hold on. What does this go to then? It goes to 6. That's still not enough. Yeah, it's still not enough to do anything. Well, we started off strong, and then we just got outplayed. Like, we had good draw and everything. It's just... And they had Firefly. Holy moly. And they had Firefly. Think about that. Think about that draft. The way those cards lined up for that person. That is gold. Well, we'll either get 1 more loss or 2 more wins. It's true what they write about card advantage, but the power of cards also matters, right? It's one thing to have a lot of them, but if you have to use multiple cards to remove one or vice versa, it's just rough. Fuck Wolf is a little expensive in the early game. Against the Americans, do we want to have... I might... We don't have anything to do, though. Well, because we don't have anything to do, we might be playing defensively. All right, so now we got the... we got that, so that's the thing. All right, this is actually good use of Through the Breach, because they won't get the bonus on their friendly. I mean, there are other things it could do later on, but I'd rather just deny them the +1/+1. I like this as a draft card, yeah. Okay, so they had another one. Sometimes it goes that way. Now we got the end of the enemy turn. Oh, the enemy turn. I don't know what mistake you think you made, but... Okay. Do we want to put an end to this pinging? Give friendly tanks +2. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about run the battlefield. It's got potential, but it just rarely lines up. Start of its third turn on the battlefield. Deals 3 damage to each enemy. Yikes. Do I want the card advantage? I think so. Okay. That gives me a potential way to remove this. Or we could just have an empty board, just attack, and when it goes vet, it, yeah, it's a good card. So the other ones get bigger, right? Fight target enemy unit. Okay. Ooh. So the conundrum is... Just doesn't feel worth taking 3 damage on everything. First responders is good. We'll just suppress it away. We'll see what else they play out. Maybe something with a good... You know, we probably could have just done that last turn. Yeah, forget that, man. Ooh, good options here all around. So they're gonna go... Let me think of this. I only have 2 credits. I gotta have a way to deal with Matilda. They'll probably kill this and then move this up and then either go to face or just deal with the... No, he'll kill the sissy. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Deal 2 damage to a unit. Huh. Panzer 3J with Blitz. When you play another unit with Operation 3 or... That's fun. Draw a card when a unit becomes veteran. So that'd be at the end of their turn, right? Indeed it is. Oh. All right. So what do we want to go with? I think we want to kill that. Play this. Okay, well, we're not going to let that sit around. Yep. That was kind of my reading, and I guess one way or another, this is going to be the last game, right? We win, we'll get 7, and we lose, we'll get 3 losses, so we'll see how this goes. All right. Soviets. That one Soviet deck beat us. Beat us badly. It's turn 1 play. You don't have any tanks. I don't know that I want this in that early. This is not bad on turn 4. That may be on turn 3. So there's like some stuff to do, but there's not a lot. This could probably just go out, and then if they have sickle, it'll just die. But it's okay. Yeah, I don't know if it's better to wait here to play this out. Might depend on what they got. I mean, that's a fine turn 3 if they're going to be a little aggressive. We could have that sit back. If nothing, that's always a good turn 4. If they have a cheap tank. Okay. So I'm gonna pass because there's nothing to respond to, and I know what my turn 2 play is. We're gonna still get the countermeasure back from this. This may well die because it can do the second damage, but that's okay. Yeah, that's a good card. Okay, so they didn't get the second one to ping. No, this thing can fight next turn. So I think we drop that there. And we kind of just accept. Because otherwise, if we move up, we don't have anything to do for 2 credits. So either that or play the 38T and draw a card. But yeah, it's an excellent draw. 3 damage to a unit. Oh, we could also break. Oh, yeah, we could have just done breakthrough. And I'm fine with that. So the short term, because they don't. Oh, the pack 40 actually has a target. I think, right? Like a good one. That's good. No! Dude, are you kidding me? I'll make him think that I'm up to something really brilliant. That was a misclick. I was trying to just not click anything, and instead I killed my salvager. I probably should have put it next to the artillery, but I just felt so bad about that stupid play that I compounded one mistake with another. Start of your turn. So that thing, if you're going to hit it, you just got to kill it. So this will fight enemy unit. So that one, yeah, we really got to kill that in one turn. This thing could move up and just die. Right? We would be okay with that, I think. That allows this to do its thing. And that does that thing. Oh, fully repair it and give it +1/+1. I missed that. All right. So I think we have to basically sacrifice Schutzen, and hopefully one of our artillery pieces is still around. I don't see any way around it. I mean, that thing just needs to die. How is that only limited? That is a good card, man. So yeah, I'm thinking 1/13 Schutzen. Deal 2 damage to a unit. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, Soviets are rough when they get the heavy armor and the tanks and all that nasty stuff there. So it feels bad. Oh, that's right. It's got smoke screen. Crying out loud. Do I play this out knowing that they're probably going to come across? Do we want to deal 2 damage to this? So they elected to lose smokescreen for that. Please move more stuff up. Yeah, it was my turn. I think we just want to go with the 38T at this point. Jeez, man. Jeez. Oh, it didn't cost. It cost 1 too much. Do we just deal it to that? I think we do. Dude, you have got to be kidding me, man. Holy moly. So, if I'm reading this correctly, they'll just trade. My guess is they just want the Stoogs out of the way for some armor that they have coming down later. So I mean the Schutzen here just trades out, I think with this. I know, it's adjacent ground units, but I actually forgot that. Yep, I had to there's like no way to beat this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's Blitz, Shock, cannot be suppressed, or lose Shock. Now let me think about this here. I mean, this is just like the nightmare scenario, right? Blitz, Shock. So it's being guarded, so we can't do that thing. Can annihilate it. It buys us a little bit of time, I think. Okay. So they got rid of that. That's probably the only way I'm getting rid of that. The problem is it's going to sit there and it's going to deal like a ton of damage between now and then. Will they kill this though to try to pump this thing up? Probably. So we have to do this now. And then maybe give them just nothing good to attack. That's what I'm thinking. I don't have an air unit that I see. So I think we just do that. Now they should know from before that what I'm doing. And I think they're probably going to be far more well, I was pretty sure they're going to be far more cautious. Okay. So we'll put this over here. That would cost 5 to move up. So I'd be 1 credit short. So we'll move that up, put that down, and then we're going to put this down and swap it with that. Okay, that gets us a little bit closer, right? Because that puts it at 12. That puts them at 5. Wow! They surrendered? Oh, that's right, because the Focke-Wulf could have attacked too. Holy cow. Holy moly, how did we get that one? Whew. Don't call it a comeback, man. 180 gold is better than the 40 gold we got for 3 wins, man. 1 special wild card, that's cool. That's cool. And a core pack. So we got 2 packs, 180 gold. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm definitely done for now. Yeah. Holy moly, what a run. What a final game. Uh, I thought for sure with all those big Soviet dudes, but man, a bridge too far. It just came in clutch twice. So, all right, I'm liking these drafts, particularly ones where we get 7 wins. We're increasing our resources when we're done. Plus, we're making some national progress and we're having fun. So, hope to have you back for the next one. Hope you enjoyed this one. Hopefully, might have learned what not to do, and look forward to bringing you more.